I think the thing with him is you need to hang in there. Try to get him to lose his temper so that his focus comes off of winning. And I think that's the one way you can beat Roman Reigns.
Kurt Angle, welcome to the Apter Chat. It's your first time.
Yes, it is. I'm excited to be on, Bill.
I'm excited to have you here. And I want to thank Ad Free Shows, Conrad Thompson and Evan for helping make this happen so we could see it here on Sportskeeda. What's it like doing a podcast? I mean, you've entered that modern age that we used to do, let's be on a radio show. Okay.
Right.
Now
you know what? It's kind of cool. I have guests on every once in a while, usually once a month. And for the other 3 weeks a month, I usually talk about my career, a certain pay-per-view match or a certain moment in my career. And we'll talk about that. So I enjoy doing it. For me, it brings back memories of what I did in the past and all the incredible moments I had in WWE and in TNA and even in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I get this avenue to talk about my career, and it's really cool.
I know. Now, did it bother you at the very beginning when they started the "You Suck" chants? And I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but since you don't suck, and actually, when I used to back in 2003, we put you on the cover of Total.
I remember that cover? Yeah.
Yeah, and we said what a great wrestler you are, and everybody's singing "You Suck." What first time you heard that? What was it like? What were you insulted?
Well, it started when I was a heel, and Edge was the reason why it happened. They were chanting "Angle" during my music, and at one point in time, Edge got on the microphone and said, "Hey, these fans shouldn't be chanting Angle. They should be chanting You Suck." Oh. And it carried on. It caught on from there, and even when I turned babyface, the fans still liked to cheer it. So it became part of me.
It really did. So I wanted to talk to you about certain people you have wrestled and that you haven't wrestled. And let's talk about Edge. So you're on this side of the ring. He's on the other side of the ring. Tell us how you wrestle Edge. What's the perfect match against Edge?
Well, Edge is really good. He's got a lot of great move sets, incredible seller, has a lot of fire and charisma. Yeah. I've had some of my best matches with Edge. And I would say that he's a pretty intense wrestler too. He's in really good shape, so you gotta get your wind up when you wrestle somebody like Edge. And he has a lot of energy, and the guy has incredible moves. And his finish move is awesome. The spear. I've taken that quite a few times and actually enjoyed it every time.
That's why you're sitting down right now, right?
Yeah. I'm now seating.
What about a weakness? If you had to, like a scouting report, if you had to point to any weakness in Edge, what would you say that would be?
Oh gosh, I don't know if he has a weakness. I think for him, sometimes he gets too into trying to put the match away early on. Yeah. And I think that if he held off and stayed in it for the long haul, I think it would serve him better.
What about his new temper? Because we've seen that.
Really? Yeah. The temper. He needs to lose that. That is something that does not help you in professional wrestling, and definitely doesn't help you as a character or a person.
Yeah, definitely not. Do you acknowledge Roman Reigns?
I acknowledge Roman Reigns. I acknowledge him as the top guy in the whole business right now.
Okay.
Really impressed by what he's been able to do. What were you going to ask me, Bill?
No, I was going to say, so hypothetically now, Kurt Angle in his prime, you're in this corner. There's Roman Reigns, still with the Undisputed Universal title. How do you wrestle Roman Reigns? What would you do to take that title off of him?
Well, what I do is I would frustrate him. Roman Reigns has a bit of a temper, and when he loses his temper, that's when he goes soft. Not soft by, he can't wrestle anymore, but he loses his head. And I think the thing with him is you need to hang in there, try to get him to lose his temper so that his focus comes off of winning. And I think that's the one way you can beat Roman Reigns is, try to get him to get angry and lose his temper and fire back at you, because he's going to make a lot of mistakes.
Very interesting. Very interesting.